Welcome. We'll start with one of the very interesting sections today, and those are some of the important current affairs based questions for your prelims 2023. Now, these questions are specifically intended for the upcoming prelims examination based on the recent environment topics, based on the recent science topics. These questions become extremely important. So without wasting, let's begin one of the important topics for today, and those are the practice questions. Before going into the details, all the mains topics for various subjects and the GS course complete is available on doorstep tutor, and here you would also find the videos, the questions and the lectures. The first question that we would discuss here is the report global glacier change in the 21st century, ever increase in the temperature matters. Now this report has been given by whom? There are various choices which are given. You have to find out the correct options from the given statement. So I would wait for the correct responses in the comment box. Meanwhile we would proceed here. So it says there are three statements. The first statement says that half of the Earth's glacier may vanish by 2100. The glacier in the Alps and Alaska would be melting at the highest pace, and then the amount of ice lost by the glaciers between 1994 to 2017 is 30 trillion tons, and they are now melting at a pace of 1.2 trillion tons every year. Which of the following statements are correct here? Now this is a report which has been recently published, and this report says glaciers melting at an unknown rate. The glacial receding has been due to rising temperatures and climate change. So here statement 1, 2 and 3, all of these three statements are correct in line with this question. A very important report whose publications have been important, and it also talks about a current rate of melting at 2.7 degree Celsius. So again, a very important statistics that you must be aware of. The next question talks about the recently released National Geospatial Policy. Now from the following, you have to identify which of the following are incorrect options, right? The question does not say correct, it asks about incorrect option. So this geospatial policy is a technology that strengthens the geospatial sector to support the public development. That's correct. Okay, the policy aims to set up high resolution topographical survey and mapping with very high accuracy of digital elevation model by 2030. Again, this is a correct option. The next is it aims to make India a world leader in global spatial space with a very important clause for innovation. So again, a very correct statement. Also, it aims to have a coherent public framework and develop geospatial architectures, have high resolution data elevation models by 2030. So those are some of the very important topics that have been covered here. So all the three, 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Now since the question asks which of the following is not correct, the correct answer would be D and not B as mentioned in one of the options, right? So here we have the correct response for it. I hope this makes it clear. Let's move on to the next question. The next question says, with reference to green bonds. Now, green bonds are a very important topic of discussion. Around 3-4 years back, we had an important topic, the sovereign gold bonds, SGB. And this time we have green bonds. So, green bonds, the question asks which of the following statements are correct. Now, green bonds are issued by companies, countries, multinational organizations to exclusively fund projects that have positive environmental and climate benefit and provide the investors with fixed income payment. Okay, so and provide, it's not do not provide. Okay, so first statement gets incorrect here. I hope that makes sense. So make sure you are reading the questions extremely carefully. Very small differences in the question would change the complete meaning of the answer, right? The projects include renewable energy, clean transport and green building. So that's correct. So 2 is correct. And transnational green bond market has seen an insurance worth further than 1 trillion USD since the inception of the market in 2007. So again a correct option. So 2 and 3 becomes the correct option here, right? So 2 and 3 are the right option. So B becomes the right option for this question. As I mentioned, a very important topic, green bonds, right? The next question, another extremely important topic for this year, International Year of Millets. In one of the editions of Yojana, we have covered this in extensive format, the important topics and the questions. So here, the question says, with reference to International Year of Millets, consider the following facts. You have to identify the incorrect facts. So India's proposal to observe International Year of Millets in 2023 was approved by Food and Agricultural Organization in 2018. That's very true. Okay, and this was declared by UN General Assembly in 2023. UN General Assembly, okay, so I already said that. The next is, millet is a collaborative term which refers to various grasses that are cultivated as grain crops on the borderline areas and dry areas, temperate tropical regions, right? So again, 3 is correct. So 2 and 3 are the correct options here, and 1 again is the correct option. Now the question says which is incorrect. So none of these are incorrect. So D is the right answer here. Now next question, which of the following is not an impact of construction of dams, right? Here the question says which is not an impact of the construction of dam. So dams can disrupt the flow of river and change downstream ecology, and this can have negative impact on plants and animals that calculate on the natural flow of the river. That is true. So that is an impact. The construction of the dams leads to exploitation of the original communities. They are rehabilitated to new areas. So again, it is correct. Building dam is an expensive process and could put a strain on the budget of both the center and the state government. So again, this is a correct statement. So all the 3 statements here are correct statements. Now dam, its construction importance becomes important with line 2, the recent Joshimath sinking episode. We have covered the Joshimath case study in a separate lecture. So those are some of the important topics that are covered for your UPSC. Also, we have tried to cover one very specific section that dedicates to the expected topics across various domains, science, environment, education, which has been covered in a separate video, in separate videos, and those would be forthcoming before your examination at regular interval. So if you are part of the channel, you would have regular developments on the same. And then yes, the prelims program in English and Hindi and the paper 2 in English and Hindi, the various programs which includes the videos, the test series, the mock papers are available here. If you have any questions, you can contact our helpline number 999-800-8851. Thanks a lot for joining today. Have a wonderful day ahead.